guys, it's Janice at Ozark Family Homestead, and I have a pretty substantial grocery haul to show you guys. It's not a once a month grocery haul. It's not, but it is a table full of stuff. And I want you guys to know that I survived going to town today. So this is a Wednesday. This is the day that the sale ads came out. So the sale started. It's also the day before Thanksgiving. And town is crazy the day before Thanksgiving. So way busier than a normal Wednesday whenever I go in grocery shopping. So by the time you guys see this on Friday, Thanksgiving will be over with. I am going to show you, I did buy some things that weren't on sale just because of, Thanksgiving food and stuff like that. I also have a deal that I purchased days ago that I'm going to include here as well, just because I want to let you guys know all the money that I'm spending on groceries and stuff like that. So today's video, we are going to go over these sales at 10 Box, Aldi, and Kroger. And I'm going to show you what I bought. And I'm going to share the receipts with you. And we're going to go over the grocery budget and see how much money is left and all that good stuff. I'm also going to compare prices to Walmart so that you can see just how good of a deal the sale is. So we are going to go ahead and get started. Here we go. And we are going to go down here to the end of the table, and we're going to talk about 10 Box first. And there is a lot of 10 Box stuff here. The vast majority of the table here is made up of 10 Box stuff. Like I said, I didn't buy all of this today. I bought this in 2 separate shopping trips, and I'm going to show you the receipts and everything. But let's look at the ad here first. So 10 Box, there's 10 Box for those of you that have never heard of it before. The sales here are good through Tuesday, December 2nd that I'm going to show you here. And I do know that Aldi also, I believe, has that same date for theirs. And yeah, December 2nd, but Kroger's sale ad is different. We'll talk about that later on. Here in 10 Box's ad, first of all, they have the 10-pound bags of russet potatoes for $2.48. By comparison at Walmart, those are $4.54 currently on their website here. So I did go ahead and pick up 2 of the 10-pound bags of potatoes on my shopping trip today. They had a whole bunch of these. So if that's something you would like to get at a good deal and store up, this is the time to do it. Now they also this week have their tortilla chips, 99 cents for the 11-ounce bags. So that's a good deal. Compared to Walmart, you'd be paying $1.58 for that same size bag. I did the price per ounce comparison because I typically get tortilla chips through Sam's Club because they have the lowest price per ounce that I can find, but this sale beats that. So no coupon, no minimum, no limit, nothing like that. So you can really stock up. I did end up getting 6 of these bags. So there's 3 more bags behind these 3 here in the front. And my logic is I looked at the expiration date. Let me see. I think that says December 23rd. Some of them say the 22nd. I just tried to look and figure out how many bags do I think we can go through before that best by date hits. And I landed on 6. So that's what we're going with. But good deal for those of you that are looking for the best deals. The red grapes here, $1.18 per pound, compared to Walmart, $1.62 per pound. I pass these up. I think my kids are kind of graped out. There have been good sales recently, and I just don't feel like they're excited about grapes right now. It's kind of like bananas. I don't know if you other mamas get this. Your kids either love them or they're, whatever. It ebbs and flows. And right now, grapes are just kind of so didn't get them today, but it is a good deal. Okay, the cheese down here. So these are 2-pound. I always go with the blocks. I don't do the shredded just because it has extra ingredients in it. So I do the 2-pound blocks of cheese, and they've got it, there's their regular price there, but then there is a digital coupon that you use their app. And when you do that, it ends up being, well, it says $4.77 each, but there is that, that 10% upcharge that 10 box does. So I did do the figuring up, and I ended up, by the time you pay the regular price, they deduct the digital coupon and they add in that 10% upcharge at 10 bucks. I paid $5.25 per 2-pound block. And so by comparison, Walmart has theirs at $6.96 right now. So this is a good deal. Even when I can get sales on the 2-pound blocks of cheese at Kroger, typically $5.99 is the sale price that they will do there. So really happy about this, but it was a limit of 2 because that's all that the digital coupon will cover. So on the flip side here, we got Mr. Gobble Gobble here helping out with the sale ad. He's holding the sale ad for us here. A very talented turkey. They have avocados, 48 cents each, which is a good deal. And 10 bucks was my first stop this week. And I went in there knowing that at Walmart, I'd be paying 56 cents each because I had looked it up online before I left the house. And so at 48 cents, I thought, yep, I'm gonna go ahead and get some. So I got a grand total of 30 avocados here. We use 15 for a batch of guacamole. So the plan is we'll make up one big batch of guacamole and then have extras for eating in salads or on the side with fried eggs. And I was very, very happy about this. But then my second stop was Aldi, and I'm just going to tell you that it's not in their sale ad, but they have their avocados marked to 33 cents each at Aldi. So if you are in Poplar Bluff, Missouri, do not go to 10 Box for the avocado deal. Just go to Aldi. They had a whole bunch of avocados there, and they have good price on them. Okay, the beef New York strip. Now these are not steaks. This is whole in the bag for $6.50 per pound. But there is also a $3 off digital coupon as well. So you get a bit of a better deal by using that digital coupon. Now the only comparison I could find is at Walmart for their New York strip steaks, which obviously would be this, cut up into steaks. And those are $13.87 per pound. So really good deal. I am not buying meat right now because my freezers are maxed out. Like not an inch of space in there at this point. So I did bypass that. Hey, I'm gonna go and change out my battery real quick. I'll be right back. All right, fresh battery, so we should be good to go. Like I was saying, I've bypassed the meat, even though it is a good deal, like a half price deal there on that New York strip. The boneless, skinless chicken breast, $1.97 per pound. That is a good deal, even after you add the 10% upcharge in. That's a good price. Now I will say these were, the ones that I saw were already the pre-frozen kind. So they weren't the beautiful fresh like in the picture there. But $2.48 is what you would be spending at Walmart for boneless, skinless chicken breast there. And then the 80% ground beef, $3.65 per pound. It's sold in a 10-pound roll. You can get the $2 off one package by using the digital coupon in their app. And by comparison, Walmart, $4.75. And I would typically take advantage of this. I like to go ahead and pick one up and use the $2 off. But I thought, oh, I just don't have room in the freezer, so I am going to skip that. And it turned out okay, and I'll show you here in a bit. I found an even better deal at Kroger on markdown, but that means I have to find space for beef in my freezer. So yay for that deal, but I've got to figure something out here. Okay, so what else did I get today? I've already told you about the potatoes and the cheese. Now the cream cheese, this was a digital coupon deal as well. Let me look at my receipt here. The cream cheese was here, right here, $1.40 each. But there was a coupon. When you buy two, you get $1 off, digital coupon. And that's down here. I've highlighted those in yellow. So when it's all said and done, after those coupons and such, I ended up paying 99 cents each for these. But again, it's just a limit of 2 because there is just one digital coupon for you to use. I guess the last thing that I bought today was I do actually have 2 things. Okay, these little cherry tomatoes were right up on an end cap at the front doors by the carts, and they are 68 cents each. 68 cents per package is what they had these marked as. Oh, and I need to tell you guys at the end of the video, when we're doing a little chit chat, I did speak to the produce manager at the store, and I have some of the inside scoop on the produce deals that I've been getting recently. Okay, for today then, I did buy 1 of these boxes of sweet potatoes. These are 40-pound boxes of sweet potatoes. If you watched last week's video, they were on sale for, was it 28 cents per pound, I believe. It's not in the sale ad this week, but when I went in the store today, they were 28 cents per pound still. So I bought 1 of these boxes today. The other 2 boxes I had purchased on that previous trip last week that I went after I filmed the video for you guys, but last week's sale was still in effect. So I now have 3 of these 40-pound boxes of sweet potatoes, and I'm going to store these in the garage. And I think they'll last, and I think we'll enjoy them. So what all I bought today, let's go ahead and look at that receipt. I spent today $57.85, and you can kind of see there's the chips, the cream cheese, the cheddar cheese, that produce each, that's that box of sweet potatoes there for $11.20. The russets and the cherry tomatoes and the avocados. So that's everything there from today's visit. Now that previous visit that I did, I'm going to show you that receipt also. On that visit, I had spent $93.75 because I did get 2 of the frozen turkey breasts that they had for $1.45 per pound last week. I decided to go ahead and grab 2 of those because since I've been diagnosed with alpha-gal, I just feel like I need more non-red meat alternatives here for me to deal with. So one of these I just stuck in the fridge and the other one in the freezer. And I'm going to go ahead and cook one of these up here in the next day or so that I have turkey just sitting there and ready. So when the rest of the family is eating beef or whatever, I have something available to me. So I had bought that. I bought 2 bags of the miniature peppers because they were on sale for $1.98 per 1-pound bag. And so we've just been kind of snacking on those. I had also bought, there's those 2 boxes of the sweet potatoes there. And then mushrooms. I bought 8 of these big things of mushrooms. And I've already sliced up 3 of these cartons and they are in the freeze dryer right now. So tonight, after Samuel and I finish editing this video, I'm going to be out in the summer kitchen taking the first batch out and getting a second batch of mushrooms going in the freeze dryer. So I have high hopes that that is going to turn out really, really well. So that is my kind of convoluted 10 box haul for this week. I did spend a lot of money there, but I did get some very good deals, and we will figure out how these receipts work into my budget at the end of the video whenever I get that clipboard out. So for now, we are going to move on to Aldi, and I'll show you guys what I got there. So I'm looking at Aldi's sale ad, and they also say that these prices are good through Tuesday, December 2nd. So it is the same as 10 box. And there's only one item in their ad this week that really caught my eye. That was the mandarin oranges, the little 3-pound bags for $2.99 this week. And at Walmart, you'll be paying $3.97. So that is a decent deal. I only picked up one bag of these, and just really for children to enjoy, mainly Rebekah. She loves her baby oranges there. Everything else that I got at Aldi was either for Thanksgiving or just, I don't know, just snacking on through the week here. So like I said, today is Wednesday. For us, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and we also have another family event coming up after Thanksgiving. So I have some stuff going on here. I did buy 2 of the romaine hearts here at Aldi, and one of these is going to be for I make a copycat salad that's from the Pasta House restaurant, and that is one of the things that we are taking to our family's Thanksgiving meal. So one of these and the iceberg lettuce will go towards that copycat Pasta House salad. And the other one, whenever we do the after Thanksgiving family event, I'm then taking the 7-layer salad for that get together. So that's where the other package of romaine will come in. I did go ahead and get some Roma tomatoes just because I don't have any whole tomatoes here in the house right now, just fresh produce. I've got the little cherry tomatoes, but we tend to snack on those. And I don't quite know how I'm going to use these, but Romas keep so well for me in the fridge that I will use them up somehow before they go bad. So I got 5 of those. And then I did get 1 package of these mini cucumbers. This was not on sale or anything, just regular Aldi price. I had gotten the hothouse cucumbers last week on markdown at $10, and we have eaten those up. So I just needed to resupply those for snacking. And so my grand total at Aldi came to only $17.08. Isn't that crazy? That is a crazy Aldi haul. But there's what I paid for romaine hearts and the mandarins. And then there's a big blank spot on my receipt. There's iceberg lettuce, cucumbers, and the Roma tomatoes. Yeah, there you go. So that is what I paid. And our last stop that we're going to talk about is Kroger, and Kroger was a little different this week. So we're going to look at their ad and we will talk about that next. Okay, so I'm all thrown off here because Kroger has thrown off my system here. If you look at this ad, it might look familiar to some of you because it is the exact same ad that I showed you guys in last week's video. I did not realize this last week, but I guess because of the Thanksgiving holiday, Kroger did not do their normal Wednesday through Tuesday sales cycle. They ran their ad from last week on Wednesday through Thursday, Thanksgiving. So the new ad does not start until Friday. It's a crazy, crazy thing, guys. So I don't have a new ad to show you today. The new sales apparently are going to come out on Friday. So I don't know exactly how they're going to do this, but by the time you see this video, because I will post this Friday morning is the plan, this will already be done. So I do hope you guys watched last week's video and you went and got, the sales on the cheese or the ice cream or the sugar, if that was stuff that you were going to be able to use, butter and stuff like that. So nothing that I got today was a sale item because everything that I wanted to get, I already got last week and I'm good and stocked up. But I did go in anyway just to look for reduced items because I like to do that. The only thing I found in the produce section this week were the reduced bananas, and these are just here for fresh eating, just for children to enjoy eating fresh. If there happen to be some left over, if the children decide I don't like bananas anymore, which could happen, then these will get peeled and put in the freezer for banana bread, banana muffins, smoothies. They'll be used up. And at 39 cents a pound, which is the markdown price, we will get 39 cents per pound of use out of them. Now I went through the meat department, and remember the 80% ground beef sale that I showed you at $10? They had 3 of these on markdown at Kroger. And I was really pleased with this. Where's the amount on there? Oh, I guess it's not written on there. Here, let me go grab my calculator real quick and I'll do the math. Okay, So these are 3-pound rolls of 80% ground beef, marked down to $10.67, divided by 3 pounds. So I paid $3.56 basically per pound for this ground beef, which ended up beating the 10-box price that I had showed you earlier. So there is that. And I will find room in my deep freeze for this. I have to find space for it, so I will. Okay, here is the last deal that I got, and I showed you guys this last week, even though I hadn't taken advantage of it then. This is not stuff that's in the sale ad. You do have to look online at their digital coupons for Kroger, and there's all kind of deals going on where you get 4 times the fuel points when you buy gift cards. But then they also have deals for specialty things, like for Academy. There is a deal where if you buy $50 in Academy gift cards, you get $10 off. So the boys have friends that are having birthdays here in the next month or two, and these boys love Academy. There's all kinds of things they can find to buy there that would bring them joy. So each of their friends is going to get a $25 gift card to Academy. So I spent $50 there on those gift cards, and I'm going to show you here that I did get $10 off my receipt by doing that. There is also a deal for Barnes & Noble that I was looking at, where if you buy $100 in Barnes & Noble gift cards, you immediately get $12 off your receipt by doing that. So if you have gifts to buy and stuff like that, take advantage of these deals, because I'm going to show you here, okay, my receipt. So my grocery total was $35.75. So the gift cards here come out. I have a budget category just for gifts, and so that does not come out of my grocery budget. But this is what's coming out of my grocery budget. And you can see on my receipt here, there's that beef there at the top. There's those marked down bananas on there. And then there are the gift cards for Academy. And you can see one of them, that first one, says it's for $15. Well, I have a $25 gift card. They just deducted $10 there. You see that in yellow highlighted there. They immediately took $10 off. And this lower yellow highlighted part, I also received 4 times the fuel points because there's a digital coupon for that as well. So not only did I get $50 worth of gifts for birthdays, I only paid $40 for it, and I get discounts on gas for my big 15-passenger van at the same time. So I think this is a win-win for everybody. And so really look at their digital coupons to see if there's something that you could utilize there, either for a gift or for yourself. If you go shopping at Barnes & Noble or somewhere, just buy the gift cards, get the gas deals, get the discount on your receipt for the rest of your groceries, and then go buy whatever it is that you would be buying anyway. So that was my grand total there. And our next stop is going to be the kitchen counter, where we grab the clipboard and look at how little money is left in the grocery budget. So we're gonna see what there is to see here. Spoiler alert, I've already bought some things at Sam's Club, but it's not filmed yet. So that's gonna be a surprise for later on. But I am gonna show you numbers here. So this is the clipboard that I'm keeping for the month of November for our family's pay period. My husband gets paid on the 10th of each month. So our pay period runs from November 10th through December 9th. And this is how our numbers have gone so far. Started with $1,200, did a once a month stock up, and we deducted that amount. And then we had last week's grocery haul, which was so small. It was lovely. And then I went back and I shared that with you guys. This was the extra 10 box haul that I showed you guys there earlier. And so I have deducted that already out of the grocery budget. And that ended up knocking us down to $532.99. And then everything that I purchased today on the crazy day before Thanksgiving, who in the world is going to town on that day? It was crazy. I spent a grand total of $110.68, which I don't think is too shabby. So I am now down to $422.31. And what still needs to be deducted from this total is 2 expenditures. And that would be the Sam's Club haul that is partially purchased, but not deducted on this paper just yet. And the sale ads for next week, the week of December 3rd. So that's what needs to come out of here. So since I have this much money left over and 2 expenditures still to go, this is kind of the ballpark that I need to be striving towards for each shopping trip. Now, like I said, I've already bought some of the Sam's Club stuff. I know I am going over this amount on Sam's Club. So next week, when I go for that shopping haul there, I'm going to have to come in under this amount if I'm going to stay within our $1,200 a month budget. I am hopeful. I think I can do this. It is helping me that my freezers are full and I don't need to be taking advantage of the meat sales. So there is that. So, okay, let's go ahead and sit down. I'm going to tell you about the conversation that I had with the produce manager at Tin Box and what he told me about the supplies that they're getting. All right, guys, there you go. It's quite a bit, but isn't it pretty? I wish I would have opened up the boxes there and shown you guys the beautiful orange sweet potatoes. They're just so pretty. And sweet potatoes, even though that I'm type 2 diabetic, I can have sweet potatoes in moderation. So they make me happy. And I think they're pretty. So I love seeing all the meat and the fruit and the veg and all that kind of stuff on there. It's just a pretty, pretty picture. Okay, so whenever I went into Tin Box on that out of schedule visit where I bought the 2 boxes of sweet potatoes and all the mushrooms and all that kind of stuff, the produce manager, I've gotten to know him over the past couple years here, and he came up to me and I was asking him about the sweet potatoes, if I could buy them in a case, in a box like this. I didn't want to have to do all the little baggies, and he showed me how to get these. They actually have them, for those of you that would like this also, where the potatoes and onions, that display is, if you look under there on the floor, these are on the floor under that display there, just so you know. But we were chit-chatting about stuff, and he was telling me, now this is a good deal and that is a good deal, and have you checked this out yet? He did give me a heads up about the potatoes back there that I did get today. He told me that those were going to be on sale. Those of you that have been watching the grocery haul videos for a while, here lately, like in the last month and a half, 2 months, I've been finding extra surprise deals when I go into Tin Box. Prior to 2 months ago, I would just kind of go in, get the things that were in the ad, get out, happy, happy. It was a good day. Now I go in and you don't know what you're going to find. Like the little cherry tomatoes that are marked down, not in the sale ad. The mini peppers that were on markdown, not in the sale ad. Been lots of those hothouse cucumbers, tomato deals, all that kind of stuff. And he explained to me why that has come to be. So the buyer that buys the produce and stuff for them is going to St. Louis once a week, and the supply warehouse there has all of these extras. And I don't know if are they not fitting on the semi trucks, or there's some sort of reason why these are extra. They're not being picked up by any other stores, like on purpose. They're just leftovers. And so they're giving them to Tin Box at a very, very low cost. And if I'm remembering correctly, I'm pretty sure he said they're only charging us for what we sell. So they're marking the price down low because they want it to go. You know, they don't want it to sit there and rot. So we're getting things at a very low price because 10 Box is receiving these things at a low price. It's just really, really important that you know your prices so that you can look at it and go, that is a good deal, or yeah, I can probably get it better at Aldi or something else. So I kind of like knowing you never know what you're going to find there. It's a surprise and it makes me happy. So there is that. And I don't know if that's for all 10 boxes because I know some of our viewers do have 10 boxes in their area, but I know for the Poplar Bluff, Missouri one, that's what's going on right now. And I hope it continues because I am enjoying it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys had an awesome Thanksgiving. I'm looking forward to ours tomorrow, but obviously you guys will have already had yours by the time this is posted for you all. I do hope you can go out and get some good sales. Maybe not on Black Friday. I'm not going on Black Friday. The day before Thanksgiving was bad enough. The day after Thanksgiving, I don't know if I could handle it. So I'm going to stay home. But I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do the thumbs up. The whole YouTube algorithm thinks that is great. And double check that you are subscribed. I don't know why YouTube does this, but there are times where we just have a drastic plummet in subscribers, and it's bots or something. I don't know. I don't know all this stuff, but it just will have a big surge and then a big drop. And I think it's the YouTube tech stuff. So just double check. And if you intend to be subscribed, just make sure you are. And then if you could tell others about Ozark Family Homestead, word of mouth, sharing our channel, that's the best way to get our channel to grow. And we really appreciate it when you guys do that for us. So thanks a whole bunch. Let me know in the comments if you got some good deals. Let me know the best thing that you did on Thanksgiving, the highlight of the day. And that would make me smile too. So I look forward to seeing you guys again on Monday's video. So I'll see you then. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching Ozark